All right, boys, let's have to get this. 3, 2, 1. The Mythbusters were wrong.
There you go. So there's this common myth that if
Yes.
someone drops a penny from the Empire State Building,
Facts.
that by the time it hits the ground, it'll be going so fast.
Whoa!
that it'll go.
Oh! I turned around to look at my monitor because I was looking for my water bottle and I just saw this dude's crotch on my screen. It got me twice in a row, bro.
And Mythbusters tested this, and so did Veritasium, and they both said that it's false, as coins will fall on their
Yes.
flat side and won't be traveling fast enough
I walked into it too. I didn't know what I was doing, Your Honor.
to do any damage. But they are forgetting something. If it was me standing on top of the Empire State Building throwing pennies off doing the world's cheapest
I just realized something. Now that I've already seen this show before, Chad, I have more time to pay attention to random things.
the Empire State Building
Look.
throwing pennies
Something here is not like the others. That's all I'll say.
off doing the world's cheapest terrorist attack, I'd be throwing them like this.
This is the
Putting some spin on
power
them so
of
they fall on the spin
ADHD.
face the whole way down. And they also forgot about Aussies that might be visiting America, as we have these bad boys,
Right.
the 50-cent coin, the
Now,
heaviest
those
coin in
coins,
circulation,
they
weighing
look
10
like-
times more than a penny. And
Holy
it's also
frick.
built like a ninja star with these
Exactly,
sharp
with the
points.
sharp edges.
It's almost like our government designed them to kill New Yorkers. So today, I'm going to put these coins
Finish
to the
him!
test and see if a falling
Finish
coin
him!
can actually kill you.
I would be covering my face so hard. Like, Chad, if you want to decapitate my belly button, that's fine. But the I can't. Not the eyeballs. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, now the first thing I did was grab a bunch of 50-cent coins and
Yep.
went into my garage and started throwing them at the wall.
Yep.
And I was pretty happy with what I saw.
This is my unemployed friend at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday.
Nice big holes. And also, the spin I was putting on the coins seemed to make them stay on the skinny
Is it
side.
a loony?
But I
Maybe.
have no idea how fast I'm throwing them. So I made this measuring stick with lines every
It's a
10
50
centimeters.
piece.
And then used this camera filming at 240 frames
Australia.
per second to see how fast they're going.
Imagine having to explain to the people at the post office why you want $20,000 in 50-cent coins.
And this makes absolutely no sense. Either I'm really bad at maths, or I should be signed to a major league baseball.
So what do you intend to do
Because
with
in
this?
one frame, the coin traveled 20 centimeters. So if we times that by 240, we
Post
get
office.
48
Wait, where do you get
meters a
coins
second,
from, Chad?
Which is
I don't know.
170
Isn't it from
kilometers
post
per hour,
offices?
which is faster than the
Where
fastest baseball.
do you
kick
get coins
ever. And that's
from?
even with my bad form
Why are
trying
you
to
gonna
not
go
break
to
my
banks?
arm
Oh,
in my
banks!
boxing.
Yes.
But my maths must
I've been to a bank
so I
before.
bought a device I've dreamed of having ever since I was a
Yes.
5-year-old.
Yes.
This chronograph, which should
chronograph.
give accurate speed.
The chronograph. I forgot about the chronograph. Here it is. Bop! Oh!
So I added some extra protection to the chronograph to stop me from doing that again.
Yes,
and then
of
threw
course.
some coins through it.
Boom! So my man basically just like locked it in place. He gave it like chitinous plating, as if it's a shellfish. The chronograph went from
And that was disappointing.
Two.
Turns out I can only throw a coin at 30 meters a second or 110 kilometers per hour. Okay, now that we know I can throw coins kind
Two.
of fast, I need to work out the terminal velocity. And to do that, I'm going to copy what Adam Savage did in Mythbusters and make a wind tunnel.
Yes.
And he used acrylic tube, which is kind of expensive. So instead, I just ate some yogurt.
Of course. So
And
then he
used
cuts off the
that
back of
with
it.
some plastic sheet to make this tunnel. Then I just slapped a
Wait,
leaf
I'm confused, Chad. I don't see the Greek yogurt tube
bar on
anymore.
the bottom with a basket that I
Do
stole
you guys
from
see the
Bunnings,
Greek yogurt
so the
tube?
coin
Where did
doesn't
it
fall
go?
back inside and blow up the leaf blower.
Did he only use like one tiny piece from it? At the end? Then why do you even need the end? What's the
And
point?
this isn't really working. I think it's too wide and the air isn't flowing through evenly. So I made a small
Is it to
one.
keep the tube from crushing itself? As a
And now
Greek
it works.
man, do not
And by drilling
disrespect
holes in the
yogurt
side,
like
I can
that.
also control the airspeed. And at the bottom, it's coming in at 70 kilometers per hour, and in the top, it's around 50.
Hey,
and you can see
Filian,
that
do you
now the
remember
5
the
cent
guy
coins,
who
which is
ate
similar to
mayo in
pennies,
his closet?
flutter
Yes.
around and stay in one
Why?
spot in the tube, meaning its terminal
Oh, yeah, he might be. I did a thing now.
velocity
That
on the
is
face
true.
is around
That is
60
possible.
kilometers an hour, which is what the Mythbusters estimated it to be. Then I tried spinning the coin on the skinny side.
Can you see, Chad? He's trying to talk, but the wind tunnel's so loud you can't even hear him
And
talking.
that went straight through the tube. So I bumped up the airspeed to 80
And then he gave up on trying to talk afterwards. Alright. Come on.
And that also
Come
went
on.
through. And then spinning it on the skinny face increased
Where
the
do we
terminal
stop? Where do we
velocity
stop? Where do we
to
stop?
120 kilometers an hour,
Mike
which is where it started
Zero!
to dance
Thank
around and
you!
fly in one
Mike
spot.
Zero, thank you!
Alright, now what about a 50-cent coin?
Get it, Chad! Thank you. He is
And that
making a
falls straight
gun.
through
He
the
actually
tube.
is, yeah.
So I bumped their airspeed up to 150 kilometers. which
When
is
does it
as
stop
fast
becoming
as
a
this
science
air
experiment and just
even
becomes a weapon? You know what I'm saying?
And the 50-cent
Like-
coin
Hey,
just
Filian,
falls right through.
sorry for calling you
And
fat
apparently this
yesterday.
air
No problem.
blower goes
No
up to
hard
270
feelings.
kilometers
Your mom.
per hour.
Also,
So I put it
can
on
I
a
steal
maximum
your
speed
fruit?
and
No!
spun a 50-cent coin.
Whenever, Paul, you like
Okay.
And it still makes it all the way through. So either the leaf blower isn't actually
Bruce,
doing
you're a little
270
shindig, you said,
kilometers an
John?
hour, or the terminal velocity of a 50-cent coin on its
Wait,
skinny
Alex,
face
thank
is more than
you!
that. So I'm just
Holy
going to say it's
frick.
at least 270
Thank you.
kilometers per hour. And now that I know that, I need to figure out some way to fire the coin at that
Here's that.
speed to see how much damage
We're
it
making
does.
it, boys.
My
We're
first
gonna make
thought was
it.
to use blank rounds, but they would be way too powerful. I'm going to try to avoid making a gun in this video. And after looking
Okay.
around my garage,
I mean, he already
the
made a
easiest
gun.
thing
I just-
think of
Whenever,
was
Paul,
my
you
spear
like-
guns,
Is this me? Does every video this guy make ends up with a gun?
which I have a lot of because I'm compensating for
At some
something.
point, there's
I
a
have
gun
really tiny
that he ends up
penis.
creating. Oh,
You are really bad at that.
is this where we stopped?
Okay, I cut off the rubbers and then
Wait.
welded some bar together and
This is-
attached it
this is
all
where
to
we
this
stopped.
stock from the camera gun I made years ago. And then I put this Chinese slingshot
Biru
mechanism
Gadai
on the top and
Suki.
loaded it
Wait,
up.
Biru Gadai Suki. Thank you so much for the 10. Oh yeah, right here. Okay, wait, we're caught up. All right. Okay. Here it is. What happens? What is he doing? He's just making a gun. What? This is a gun with rubber bands. Oh!
This is absolutely terrifying to load. I was expecting to find out how much damage my fingers did to my garage wall. But eventually I
Jesus
managed to fire
Christ!
some coins.
He's making a crossbow that not even a stormtrooper could miss with. I mean, this thing ray traces when it fires.
I told you last stream.
Uh-huh.
It's just a gun.
Wait, was that a hole there before he shot it?
First, I liked what I saw, so I attempted to shoot it through the chronograph.
Epic Big Dipper.
3, 2.
Oh,
Ever thought of doing a you scream you lose?
2.
yeah, maybe.
Then went through it at 25 meters a second.
I want to build this junk, dude.
I'm throwing it faster.
Okay.
And that's very disappointing.
Wait, what? You're telling me this dude is throwing the coin faster than a crossbow with modern day technology can launch it at? This dude is either Saitama or he's a really bad
We should
engineer.
build this junk Filian.
Or maybe
And
both.
Cam.
You know what? Maybe I will. It's yo! Unimportant hero with the 20! Can we get some Giga Chaz for our boy? Thank you! Holy frick. No, he's just Australian. Okay.
So I need to come up with something else. Then I
Thank
saw my
you.
grinder and thought I can probably use it like one of those ball throwing things.
Oh,
And Corin, if you're watching
Wait, this looks
I know when you
familiar.
gave me
I've
the
seen this
grinder,
already.
You told me not to do anything stupid with it.
Wait,
but
what
this
is it
is just
new?
too perfect, and the coins seem to fit right in.
okay.
I can throw it so much faster.
Never mind, it didn't go fast.
All right.
enough.
I
So
think
I've got-
we're finally caught up. Okay. Now, Chad, we have to do the poll one more time. Do you think a coin falling at terminal velocity while rotating properly so that it actually follows, or whatever the frig, does it, right? Does that actually work? Would it actually kill someone if it's rotating when it falls properly? Yes, no? We've seen a lot of science that he's done. It is possible to rotate it. Yes, no? Here's the thing. I think a penny, maybe not. But the 50-cent Australian coin, it's got sharp edges, it's got
I feel
tough
like
edges,
him having
it's
a
pretty
stroke.
tough.
Already seen this and talked about it.
Exactly. Wait, Basil, thank you for the 10! Let's go, dude! If it would hold a certain RPM, but it's slow as it falls. That's the question!
whenever
Now,
it
Chad,
falls.
here's the thing. You know how you get cut by a saw? It's because the saw grabs you and moves the skin far enough for it to tear. This coin, if it's spinning on its side, the RPMs might make it better at cutting. So that's kind of not fair, because technically it is moving faster than terminal velocity, you know?
Going back to the spear gun idea, but this time I'm going to make it stronger by making it weaker with these thinner rubbers, which should be easier for me to stretch. And I also made a nice smooth track with this wood and aluminium rails. And I'm also not going to rely on that slingshot trigger from China, not because it's bad or Chinese, but just because I somehow lost it while taking it apart. So I'm going to design my own trigger mech, and after sketching up some designs on this desk that was sent to me by the sponsor of this video,
dude's making an effing...
Spot, which is this awesome
He's making his own
adjustable
logo.
standing desk that stops me from breaking my back like I usually do when making things.
Oh my frick! No way, dude! Holy Giga Chad! Dude!
This is what I came up with, which didn't seem to work. So I made it out of metal, which should hopefully be strong enough for the rubbers.
Alex,
Also,
thank you.
I learned something pretty cool from your mum last night. A new kind of knot called a constrictor knot, which works really well for tying rubbers together. And after slapping myself a couple of times...
Why do you need a constrictor knot? Holy frick. He made a different crossbow. He said the last one's empty. Yeet!
I finally got the rubber configuration right, and the fastest speed I recorded was 215 feet per second, or 230 kilometers per hour. That is fast enough for me. And I don't know why these weaker rubbers were stronger, but maybe it's something to do with the lightness of the coin and the speed at which these lighter, quicker rubbers can track. Or maybe it's just because they're pink. Now I just need to shoot some stuff with it. And I'm going to start with 8mm plywood, which I've heard from
If I was a
people
bird,
similar
I would
to
be a
the strength of
flamingo.
the human skull, which seems wrong, but if it means I
Why
can
are you
shoot
guys having
through it, then I'm going
flashbang?
to say it's accurate.
What happened? Dude's going fast as frick.
One of these days we will be blessed with a Filian debut. Might happen faster if you stop breaking equipment.
3, 2.
Hey Filian, I saw you for the first
can
time
feel it in my
and this
bones.
is my first actual stream of yours I joined.
Hello.
And the coins easily went through.
This was the last 100
And also managed to
bits.
stay on the flat
Please
edge.
try
So we
Gush's
know that a
fruit
coin traveling
roll-ups and
230
taffy.
kilometers an hour can go through plywood, but I'm still
Why
not
did he cut a
happy.
slice
I
of
need
pizza?
something
He
thicker.
just shot a coin through a piece of plywood.
Whenever, Paul, you like.
Imagine how the federal government did your tax returns. You'd be sitting in your house just watching Twitch on television when an effing bullet would shoot through your window and like impale on the wall. It would be like $87 in coins.
Than Annie.
So I'm going to shoot the desk that FlexiSpot sent me.
Bro!
That is impressive. It made a dent, but it's small.
This isn't
And
terminal
besides being
velocity.
coin-proof, the desk has some awesome other
this isn't
features,
terminal
like an
velocity
impressive
anymore.
15-year warranty and super solid table legs that move up and down without any wobble, as they are designed with incredibly high tolerances.
Is
The
this guy
legs are also
sponsored?
made out of high-carbon
Hey
steel.
Filian, I really
What
liked
am
you
I
with
Yo!
me.
What am I
I
watching? What am I
hope you do
watching?
it again.
Yeah, yes, of course.
Which snapped all of my drill bits when I attempted to drill through them. I don't think I've ever seen a table that is this solid. This desk is really nice for a tall guy like me, as my
Chad, this epic table's a worthy sacrifice for the sponsor.
normal working desks are way too low and wobbly, so the FlexiSpot desk increases my productivity
course.
while also not hurting my back.
Of course.
And I can adjust it quickly on the fly for
What is he
anything
doing with
I
that
need to
knife?
do, like drinking water.
Oh.
I
This guy's an elephant.
also put a FlexiSpot in my study, which is so nice to use while I'm working on my computer. As I
Okay,
don't have to
we
bend
gotta,
with
it's a
awesome
desk, it's a desk,
FlexiSpots.
it's a
I
desk,
wanted
it's a
to
desk.
ask what it's like
Alright.
to be a tuber Filian, especially with people bullying you all the time.
Yeah, so basically being a VTuber is like being a circus act on the internet. Thank you.
Okay. 3.
What is
2,
that?
1.
Glad to help, and I can say for the others that help as well to reach your goal.
What is this?
You are an amazing streamer and hope to see you do greater things. Shall meet you smackers in chit chat later.
Oh, wow.
And that went in
What is
so
that?
much deeper than I thought it was going to. Going all the way through the cheekbone,
whenever, Paul, you
probably
like
like an inch deep into the head.
This man is buying decapitated animals. No! Is there an eyebrow still in the socket? What am I looking at, man?
Whenever.
This
Paul,
dude, this looks like what I see in effing fever dreams. Holy
What is the
frick.
items you need for tubing?
That's deeper.
You need you need trackers for your face. You need a lack of dignity. You also need a woman part. That is also a necessity. Thank you.
Yeah, wow.
And that time I aimed for the skull, and the coin went straight through, burying itself like 2 inches into the head. And that confirms that a 50-cent coin traveling at 230 kilometers per hour would kill you. But
True.
I'm still not happy with this.
Well,
I need to do a real test from a proper height.
Yeah. I mean, if you dropped a coin into a black hole and it hit a person on the way in, yeah, they'd probably die.
Live is the absolute best.
What are we proving here,
Also,
man?
I wish I could join you in stream, but I'm too self-conscious.
And a ticket
XD.
to New York is $2,000.
Is he gonna kill
So
him?
instead, I 3D printed this magazine for the 50-cent coins and glued
Okay.
it onto this drone dropping device. And
What?
now when I press this button, the wire falls off, releasing the coins.
Yes.
So why did he just make an entire medieval
We found your
coin
robot
launcher
earlier also, I'm
that
bored.
can kill anything? Maybe like even Omni-Man?
I also put the magazine on an angle so the coins hopefully roll out with some spin instead of dropping straight out.
Yeah, but
now
they're
the
out
only
of
problem
spin.
is that I need to be underneath the drone
Whenever,
while it's
whenever,
dropping
whenever,
potentially
Paul, you
deadly
like.
coins.
Of
But
course.
I'll deal with that later. So then I went out to a spot that hopefully shouldn't have any children running around.
Okay.
The car park of a church.
That would be pretty PogChamp.
Ah,
Oh!
Whenever.
It works?
Paul, you
It's a
like.
it's
bird!
working.
It's the government!
Wait, is it not coming down?
Where'd it go?
Wait, what are you doing? Do you know? Maybe you don't know how to operate it.
Is he flying the drone directly over his head?
And I'm having some drone troubles, which I just
Okay.
chose to ignore. And I'd lay down a piece of 9mm plywood as the target with some
This is the kind of dude that stares into the sun during recess.
skulls on it, which I don't think I have any chance
Where
of
his
hitting.
shoes are invisible. They're Invisalign.
This doesn't really feel like a science experiment, you know? In this car park that we're not meant to be in the wind, trying to drop something off a drone that doesn't come down.
This
And
does
can
look off
can
a
we set up
horror
the table
movie.
so we can hide underneath it?
Yes.
I don't want a coin in my head.
This does look like a horror movie.
Wait, I'm not even making jokes.
I know, I just...
I just want workplace
And
safety.
for my own shelter, I'm going to use the Flexi Spot desk on
The
top of
Flexi
my
Spot.
car since I know it's coin proof. So go buy your own coin proof
This dude's the biggest sellout!
Flexi Spot desk and enjoy a no minimum purchase $30 discount.
He
with
put a
code
desk on his
IDAT30
car.
on your E7 Flexi Spot purchase.
My E7 Flexi Spot desk can survive even a nuclear blast. Let's find out today. I'm gonna be driving straight into North Korea. That's a lot of damage!
Okay, as soon as I got the drone in the air, I could tell it wasn't happy with the extra weight I added on, and the drone wouldn't come down. So I figured it was best to deal with that later and take it up to 200 meters or 600 feet in
E.T.'s
case I
going
don't
back
get another
home.
chance to drop them.
Let's get in the car.
Hey, go.
Is that the coin pee-pee?
90,
Here it comes.
Oh, what if you, can you still see it?
Do it.
110, 100.
Holy frick, is that what my stream looks like?
150.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not even recording on that. I gotta run out.
Go, 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 go! Where's he?
Okay.
Did his drone go out of
feel
range?
like
Whenever,
Palestinian.
Paul, you like.
So you're telling me this dude got sponsored with desks. So he put the desk on top of his car. Then he flew his drone out of range of the car. So then
Hey,
he immediately
Filian,
gets out
I
of the
don't
car,
want to be
away from
that,
the desk,
but
and
isn't
runs
the
under the
Watch You
drone.
Lose stream?
What? Yes, it is.
Wait, wait 1 second.
It's gonna move so much. Okay, ready?
Wait.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Oh, it dropped.
They're not even.
It looks like it's coming towards us.
We're meant to be able to hear it. How long does it take for a coin to fall?
I don't know.
Me. Oh, way back there.
It just
Very
fell.
long time.
That's somewhere in the bushes. Okay, this is
And we weren't really sure what happened, but after watching the footage again, you can see the coins didn't spin on the flat face at all.
Indeed.
And once they were dropped, they took flight and spun
streaming?
200 meters
Tough
sideways
question
out of
here.
frame of the drone.
No pressure here.
And I'm actually very glad they didn't spin on the skinny edge, as they were heading right for Alexa.
Wasn't the entire point to make it spin when it fell? You set out with a goal, and the only thing you did was prove you could make a coin gun, and then you dropped coins from the... You could have just done off a building.
Eye in the car. And also I might have murdered these passers-by, which I didn't notice. So after spending 30 minutes getting the drone down...
Okay.
Okay.
Does he actually do it now?
It's a nice half-an-hour descent.
We headed out to a dam which is 45 meters tall or 150 feet
Okay.
to throw the coins off with spin.
Oh!
Yeah, you look like a
Wait,
goblin.
here it is, here it is, here it is! This is actually what it's for. This is
You
what we're all here
vertigo.
for. Okay. The coil was effect true. Okay. He spun him.
Fairly straight.
That looks all right.
We're gonna be here a long time. We're gonna be here a really long time. B2? Oh, you missed my battleship. Oh!
Whoa, hello.
Wait, okay.
And it is really cool seeing the difference spin makes.
Yeah.
And the coins fell in a dead straight line on the skinny face the whole way down.
Holy
And they
frick.
also did some decent damage to the plywood, even though
Okay.
they hit it only doing like 100 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, did you have a speedometer?
You'd be bleeding, like a lot.
You would be bleeding. That's from 40 meters. And what the Empire State Building's 10
Are
times
you
higher.
actually...
That's high.
It was.
But would this actually
wait,
kill
no, it's not
someone?
Twin Towers.
So I reckon that if someone spun a coin like this off the Empire State Building,
Yeah.
it would stay on the skinny edge and reach speeds of at least 270 kilometers per hour,
No,
which is
wouldn't.
more than enough to pierce your skull. and
That
kill you.
doesn't make sense.
Which is why I recommend everyone in New York walk around with a pig head above them at all times.
That doesn't make sense, Your
Thank
Honor.
you so much for watching. If you like that,
That's my...
please subscribe and check out some of my other stuff.
It was supposed to bump terminal velocity. I don't understand, man. I don't get it. I call this video inconclusive. I'm upset. I want a refund.